Today, we are going to be handling our business, and welcome to another edition of One on One. I am your host, Cira Burke. It is all about the coach, and with us in our TV studios right here on One, we have one of those very elite, special, dynamic ladies that is going to transform your business. I am talking about none other than Miss Alicia George, boss lady, I like to call her. Welcome, my love. How are you?
I am doing great. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm excited. Looking forward to just chopping it up with you.
That's how we roll.
Yes.
Now, let's talk a little bit about Alicia so that our viewing audience get to know who this boss lady is,
Okay.
founder and everything. Let's talk a little bit about what is it that you do and what sets you apart from everyone else, because a lot of people are getting into this coaching business, but there are different tiers of coaching. So
Yes.
let's talk about what you do and what sets you apart.
Well, my name is Alicia George, and I am the vision coach.
Uh-huh.
What I do is I help you to open up your eyes so you can see, but I train you to understand that vision is not sight. So when you have a vision, the first thing I do with you is I help you to identify it, number one. Then I help you to create it, and then I help you to launch it. And those are the three steps that I take with you in helping you to bring your vision to pass and bring it alive.
Now, you've been very successful in founding your vision. Let's talk a little bit about your business.
Well, Boss Business Coaching came through the pandemic. So many people were trying to figure out what to do with their lives during the pandemic.
Facts.
So social media became my friend. I was all into social media, but at the same time, I was taking care of my ailing mom, my dad, and my cousin, all three of them. And then one day just hit me. You're getting all these inboxes, people asking you questions, and you're giving it away. You don't have to give it away any longer. Just help them to understand the value in what you're doing. And that's how I became Vision Coach Alicia.
So let's talk a little bit about what are some of the elements that are incorporating in reference to vision coaching.
First of all, the first thing is you have to know what it is you really want. We talk about being a dreamer, but if you stay dreaming, you're never going to bring your vision to pass.
This is
so
true.
That's the first thing. You have to make sure that you understand that your vision, and my tag is, it comes alive.
I love that tagline.
Once we start to develop your vision, it's going to come alive. You're going to start to see it take form and take shape into exactly what it is you're thinking, so that you know that you're entering into a true purpose and the plan that God has for your life.
And you said a very important element. You mentioned God. How does the spiritual component fall into what you do?
Well, it's number one, because in my statement, I say I coach innovative Christian women. That's it. That is my niche. Christian women, and it's based on the Word of God, because everything that I teach you, He teaches me. See, He downloads in me the vision for you. Once we have a clarity call, that's what I have, a 30-minute clarity call. Once that is done, I know whether or not you are my ideal client.
That's amazing, because a lot of people just focus on, when you get that client right in front of you, cha-ching, dollars.
No.
But you have a different system in terms of those clients that you accept, and you really stick to that theory.
Stick to it. Money cannot be your sole purpose of running a business.
Okay.
You have to first make sure that your mindset is in the right place to start a business. So many of us start a business out of anxiety. We started out of need. But you have to ask God permission. God, is this the timing for my business? During the pandemic, I thought about how can I make money quickly. I messed up. I messed
Interesting.
up. He said, you're doing this for money. That's not the purpose of this. So I had to start all over and ask God, how do I do this? And why? am I really doing it?
And you've helped a lot of women along the way in your business endeavors. So let's talk a little bit about that, because I know that you were able to launch a book, and it was just not Alicia's book. It was a
Right.
collaboration effort. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Actually, that was my number 6 book.
Oh my God, I know you bought some here, so we're going to also discuss those books as well.
That was my number 6 book. My very first book that I wrote was called 5-Minute Mentor, because I always wanted to mentor women. And that book set it up for me that I can write a book. And so I continued. And then my second book, then my third and the fourth. And by the time I got to the 6th book, I said, you don't have to do it alone. We have to learn how to collaborate, how to bring others into the process and the ideas and the visions that we have. How can I, just like we're doing here today, you brought me into your vision.
Yes.
Okay? And so the name of the book is Superb Woman, Not Superwoman. And myself and 8 other women wrote this book together.
Well, you know, there's an issue, Alicia, that sometimes we as women have challenges embracing and leveling up with other women. Where do you think that the root of that comes from?
Envy, jealousy, that's where it comes from.
And insecurity
And
as well.
insecurity.
Yeah.
And when we can understand that we're here for a purpose, to help each other grow, to help each other succeed, and what you have, you can pour into me, and what I have, I can pour it into you freely.
Yes.
And that we are building each other up. Listen, Nehemiah had to rebuild a wall. Okay? It took him 51 days to do it. Why? Because he brought everyone in along with him to help. He did not try to do it alone.
This is true. Now, when we get back, we are getting ready to show you why she is the visionary coach. She is going to share with you some of her great books, and we're going to go on ahead and keep you at the edge of your seat. So don't you dare change that dial. And before you do, we want to go on ahead and share with you that we'd like to thank our sponsor, Via, for making sure that this opportunity is right here. So don't change it. We'll be right back with One on One.